Details are emerging tonight surrounding the 58-year-old suspect arrested for staging an assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump.
Now, the records show that the suspect, Ryan Wesley Routh, had prior run-ins with the law, appearing in court several times since the 90s. A Secret Service agent, though, shot at Routh as he hid in the bushes with a rifle, lying in wait along Trump's International Golf Course near Mar-a-Lago.
Routh fled the scene but was arrested minutes later. Our Carlos Acedo joins us here in the studio with developing details. Carlos.
Rick, we are learning more information about the suspect, who authorities say tried to take Mr. Trump's life. Ryan Routh is from Hawaii. The car he was detained in is registered to his daughter. Tonight, a motive is still unclear, but Routh was a passionate supporter of Ukraine. The FBI is saying Trump was the intended target of an assassination attempt, the second in as many months. A thorough investigation is underway into the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump at his Florida golf course in West Palm Beach.
Former President Donald Trump is safe and unharmed.
Authorities identifying the suspect as 58-year-old Ryan Routh. Some of the items recovered at the scene include backpacks and a recording device.
In the bushes where this guy was is an AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro.
Trump was not injured during the incident that took place just before 2 p.m. local time. Authorities say the gunman was about 400 yards from Mr. Trump. A Secret Service agent fired at the suspect, who authorities say was pointing an AK-style rifle with a scope into the club where Trump was playing golf.
What they do is they have an agent that jumps 1 hole ahead of time to where the president was at. And he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual.
The suspect dropped the rifle before getting into an SUV, where he was later taken into custody, pulled over on a Florida highway. Routh of Hawaii has been active on social media, critical of Trump, while expressing support for Ukraine, raising funds for foreign fighters. Hours after the incident, President Trump emailing his supporters, quote, "I am safe and well. Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender." This comes just 9 weeks after the Republican presidential nominee survived another attempt on his life at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Vice President and Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris put out a statement reading in part, quote, "I condemn political violence. We all must do our part to ensure this incident does not lead to more violence." Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, posting on X, "I'm glad President Trump is safe. I spoke to him before the news was public, and he was amazingly in good spirits." And President Biden also put out a statement commending the work done by the Secret Service. Tonight, Mr. Trump is safe back at his Mar-a-Lago resort. He also thanked the Secret Service via social media. Again, the suspect is in custody tonight. It's unclear, though, what charges he will be facing.